All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to unpack a really powerful framework for making a genuine, lasting impact. It's a 4-step journey that's designed to transform not just what you accomplish, but who you become along the way. So, let me start by asking you a question. Do you think profound, life-altering change can actually happen in an instant? We're always told that real growth takes years, maybe even decades. But what if a single powerful moment of insight could completely change everything for you?
Well, that question brings us to this fascinating concept called Dong-go, which basically means sudden enlightenment. It's this idea that one single aha moment, a breakthrough in how you see the world, can transform you right then and there, not over some long, drawn-out process. And this idea that massive change is possible in a flash is really the key to the 4-step path we're about to explore.
So, what is this path? Well, it's a 4-stage journey that can take you from having literally nothing to creating a global legacy. It all kicks off with step 1, offering your diligence. Then you move on to offering your wealth, then your love, and finally your wisdom. It's a progression, and we're going to break down exactly what each step means.
First things first, Section 1, the path to abundance. This is all about laying the groundwork, building that solid foundation, especially when you feel like you're starting from square one.
Stage 1 is all about a principle called Tien Dao Kanman, or the heavenly way of diligence. It's a universal law that's actually super simple but incredibly powerful. When you don't have money in the bank, your hard work, your sweat equity, that's your starting capital.
And this phrase just nails it. When you have no money, offer your diligence and money will come. The bottom line here is that your persistent effort, your action, becomes the currency you use to even get in the game. It's the absolute non-negotiable first step on the ladder.
Okay, so you've put in the work and your diligence has brought you some resources. What's next? That's stage 2, Tai Tan Yan Tul. This means wealth dispersed, people gather. Now this is where things can get a little counterintuitive. Instead of hoarding the wealth you've earned, you start to strategically use it to bring people in, to attract talent, build a team, and create a community.
And the guiding idea here is super clear. When you have money, offer your money, and people will come. This is a huge mental shift, right? You go from earning just for yourself to investing in others. Your wealth stops being the end goal and starts being a tool to build the human foundation for something way bigger.
So, you've used your resources. You've gathered a team around you. Now what? Well, that brings us to Section 2, from wealth to leadership. This is the crucial part where you turn a collection of individuals into a truly unified, purpose-driven force.
And that transformation happens in stage 3, that I Link Chung, which you could translate as universal love leads the masses. Now, when we say love here, we're not talking about some fuzzy feeling. We're talking about genuine care, a shared mission, and creating a culture where people feel truly valued. That's the glue that holds everything together.
And the quote for this stage says it all. When you have people, offer your love, and a career will come. A career here isn't just about a paycheck. It's about building something meaningful, something bigger than yourself, with other people. It means your leadership isn't about giving orders, it's about service and connection.
Okay, so you've built a successful enterprise, you've got this amazing career going. Is that it? Is that the final boss? Not even close, because that brings us to Section 3, the final and honestly the most important stage, creating the ultimate legacy. Stage 4 is called Duk Hein Thien Ha, which means virtue throughout the world. The ultimate goal here isn't just to have a successful career. It's to share the wisdom you've gained. It's about taking everything you've learned and creating a blueprint so that other people can follow in your footsteps and achieve their own success.
And as the saying for this stage goes, when you have a career, offer your wisdom, and fulfillment will come. So, what does that actually look like? Well, it means creating systems, maybe franchising your business model, becoming a mentor, teaching what you know. This is how you scale your impact far beyond yourself and your own lifetime. And that is the real key to finding profound, lasting joy.
Now, this 4-step plan sounds amazing, right? But there's one key ingredient that makes the whole thing work. It's the engine that has to drive you through every single one of these stages. And that brings us to our final section, the persistence principle.
And this next quote, man, it comes from a really personal place. You must be more persistent than a child's persistence to be qualified to educate them. This came from an experience where the speaker was trying to soothe his crying baby for nearly 2 hours straight. And in that moment, he had this breakthrough, this realization that to truly guide someone, you need a level of patience and perseverance that is almost beyond human.
Let me paint you a picture to really get this. Imagine you're an amazing cook, and you spend all day perfecting your absolute favorite dessert, this incredible sweet soup. You're so proud of it, you think it's the best thing you've ever made, and you just have to share it. So you pour a bowl, you walk over to your neighbor's house, and you offer it to them. But instead of being thankful, they just look at it and rudely say, "Nah, I don't like it. Take it back."
So, what do you do in that moment? How do you react? And of course, this isn't really about sweet soup, is it? It's a metaphor. It's about what happens when you pour your heart into something, an idea, your wisdom, your help, and someone just flat out rejects it.
You've really got two ways you can go here. The destructive path, you get furious, you smash the bowl, go home, dump the entire pot down the drain, and you swear you'll never share anything with anyone ever again. But what's the other option? The productive one? You just say, okay, you take the bowl back home, you sit down, and you enjoy that delicious dessert yourself. And then you keep working on making your recipe even better. And that's the whole point. When someone rejects what you have to offer, you don't throw it all away. You go back and you deepen it. For yourself.
And that, right there, brings this whole thing full circle. You've got this incredible cycle. It starts with diligence, which builds wealth, which allows you to lead with love, which culminates in wisdom. But the engine driving that entire cycle, the thing that keeps you going through every setback and every rejection, is that relentless persistence.
So, here's where we'll leave it. This framework gives you the path to build something truly valuable, and persistence is the fuel to see it through. Ultimately, the wisdom you gain becomes your legacy. The only question left is, who will you share it with?